I've got a friend, and some of y'all might remember him once you see him, but he told me the other day that he had a gumbo that he can do in 30 minutes that's going to taste better than the one that I spent 4 hours making. And I said, buddy, you're going to have to prove that one to me. Well, he got here earlier. He said, hey man, the proof is in the paddle. That is a first place trophy that he won back March
of last year.
March of this year.
Yeah,
first place gumbo. Come on in here, Keith. Mr. Keith Jenkins, for any of you that don't know who he is, he's been in a lot of my previous videos. We've done crawfish boils together. We've done chili together. We even done them little crawfish egg rolls together.
The Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Set your house in was it Gulfport or Biloxi?
Right.
We came when we first met. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna turn this over to Keith, and he's gonna show you everything he's doing, how he's gonna do this 30-minute award-winning gumbo.
Anyway, I want to show you how to do a quick and easy gumbo that would be authentic Cajun style, like you've been over the stove for hours and hours doing yourself. Usually from grandmother, back then cast iron pot with your oil and flour. That's what makes your true authentic roux. We found a company that does their own roux. There's a lot of roux out there in a jar, bag and all. And we found one called Uncle Larry's. This right here is one of the best roux that we have found that tastes like you've been there for hours and hours. So if you've never done a gumbo and you want to impress somebody doing a good gumbo, this is your answer, is Uncle Larry's. So we use a couple of different little things too. You can use any sausage you want, a smoked sausage, an andouille sausage. What we're doing today is from Crescent City Meats. This is an andouille sausage, it's out of New Orleans, and plus an alligator sausage that I put in.
Same company makes the alligator.
Yeah, they make a alligator, it's an alligator pork, a shrimp pork, crawfish pork, andouille, and boudin.
Okay.
They make it all there. And what I like about it, it's not as oily compared to the other sausage set there when you're cooking a gumbo where you got to skim the oil off.
Yeah.
And then quick and easy too, if you save you some time, and this is the whole thing, is get your fresh cut Trinity. So fresh cut, ready to go. So within 30 minutes, the most time is just prep up.
Yeah.
Cutting your sausage, your chicken. Other than that, it's a 1-1 ratio with Uncle Larry's. And plus he has other products, few in the stew. And it's good. I mean,
and that's got your seasonings
the
and everything already in it.
You don't have to buy no Tony's, no other brand. The seasonings, everything is there.
That's awesome.
And that's for someone who's never done gumbo, you're gonna be the highlight of the party. So we're gonna get together and show you real quick and easy and to get this gumbo ready to go for your next party.
And I'm gonna let you know if it tastes like my 3 and 4 hour gumbo.
So yeah. All right, we're gonna get started and I'm gonna show you step by step. Use get these 32 ounces of Trinity. We'll saute these down. This is probably the longest part of the gumbo. Low heat is what you want. And just saute into a caramelized color. So you don't want to walk away from it, just a steady stir. And you smell that smell of vision. But yeah, Russ, it's been good. Finally, after how many years since we've done a video?
3.5 years. I looked earlier. April the 7th of 2019 is when I posted that last video with you in it.
Yeah. Just in case if no one knew who I was the creator of Frogbone Seasonings. So that's where you see me then.
Yep.
Now, got rid of that company there. Now we're, me and my wife has a company now. It's called Knee Deep Seafood. So right now we're a catering business. We travel anywhere in the United States. So if someone needs a party, we specialize in boiled seafood, crawfish, crabs, shrimp, snow crab. We do fried stuff, any kind of fried fish, shrimp, oysters, fried alligator. We do crawfish etouffees. We do an item called the swamp monster taco. Basically, we take a tortilla with our lettuce and have our own little sauce, and we take alligator sausage, splice it in half, then put red beans on it, or crawfish etouffee with shredded cheese and pineapple, and it's called a swamp monster taco. So we got different stuff. we're working on.
Sound like you got it going on, man.
So you can, like I said, now we're Knee Deep Seafood. We got our Facebook page right now. That's what we have. Working on our website and all. And back then, I did have all the sauces and seasonings, but we're about to get everything now, our own sauce and brand of Knee Deep Blends. So hopefully the first of the year we have that out. So
You're going to be in a brick and mortar establishment.
Yes,
too, right?
so after 3 years, we've been working on a brick and mortar place and getting our permits, so we just got that. So we're going to be a seafood market restaurant. It's about a 4,000 square foot building, and to where you can travel, if you're traveling past on I-12 between the Covington, Hammond area, we're just, what, 10 minutes? 10 minutes off the interstate.
Awesome.
So we'll post that once there, but we'll have our food trailer there hopefully next week, starting to start serving everybody while the building's getting built. So I'll take down your Trinity down, get it good and soft. On this roux, you do not have to add the seasoning. A lot of people will add seasoning on their Trinity or their chicken or sausage. Don't do that. We tried it just to see. It does come out a little more spicier than it needs to be, or too much salt, but the jar is perfect mix.
So Uncle Larry's got it.
Uncle Larry has it knocked down just like Grandma did. Check out his website if you'd like to order his products, and he does have his own dry rubs too.
But man, this is pretty nice. Just standing back and letting somebody else cook for a change.
Yeah. Hey. All right. So the 2 jars of the Ready, Set, Go gumbo is going to make 1.25 gallons. So we're going to do about 1.5 pounds of sausage. And the chicken, how much chicken thighs you had cut up?
Got 8 boneless, skinless chicken thighs.
Yeah, so that's all going to. So right now we're going to go ahead and brown this sausage up. So together we got this andouille and alligator sausage. So we're going to get this going. And I got a low heat down here. Crescent City sausage coming in 1 pound bags. So it's 3 links. So that gives you something to go by. And we usually do, like yesterday I did 2 gallons. The gumbo cook-off we did, was it 10? Yeah, about 10 gallons of gumbo when we did it the first time.
Oh, was that a cook-off yesterday?
No, not yesterday. That was just giving out to the people that,
Oh, okay.
good cool weather.
Yeah.
And well, I'm gonna make gumbo.
Heck yeah, it's that time of the year. I eat gumbo all year long, but
Yep.
most people start thinking about gumbo around the fall and winter months.
Yes. You can go to Nola Cajun website, and they do sell the Crescent City meats, alligator sausage, the crawfish sausage, and the shrimp sausage, and all made with pork. So, and everybody, oh, the alligator, it's a really good white meat. People,
It is, man.
As a kid, I was tricked, oh, it's chicken. Oh, we just kept on eating it up, you know.
Yeah.
But
I used to buy fresh alligator meat, and I would actually deep fry it when we went fishing. We'd fry fish. I'd do fried alligator, and just have a little alligator fish fry thing going on. For anybody that don't want to spend a long time making a roux, and that is the most labor-intensive part of the gumbo, and this would be a great option.
And tastes good. That's the whole thing of roux. Some do. If you overcook a roux, you get that burnt.
Oh yeah.
It's back. Me and Josh, we judged a gumbo cook a couple years ago, and as the bowl came to us, just the smell of the roux, you couldn't even eat it, even try to taste.
Yeah.
And that's a big factor. Is a lot of these coon asses down in Louisiana is the roux.
Yeah.
You ain't got the roux.
And all about the roux.
No tomatoes in a gumbo.
Oh well, don't tell me that. Don't watch my last video. I do a Creole style gumbo, and it always.
And that's what's
tomatoes.
different. You got a Cajun gumbo and you got Creole.
Right.
Creole is made with tomatoes, and that's what when you talk about what you're going to do, and it's like crawfish etouffee, a shrimp Creole. I love shrimp Creole. It's tomatoes.
Sure. Yeah. My mom always did that, and something about that roux was like a gravy, and it had the okra and then the tomatoes. Man, it's just, it's delicious.
And Uncle Larry's, he does a okra gumbo too.
Yeah.
He does have that. So if you want with the okra already in, it's there. Cook it down. All right, I like that right there. All right, we're going to take this and go to the next step.
Now I vacuum pack this, so this looks like a big old ball of chicken, but it'll loosen up.
Oh yeah.
It goes in there.
Take that, cut it up. Like I said, with this, you don't have to add no seasoning.
Now, when you make this, you don't pre-cook your chicken, right?
No, I don't. No, I'll take in my pot. Sometimes if I got time, or our guys will pre-cut it. That saves a lot of time. But again, when you got in your pot, we take our paddle, and while it's cooking down, and it would shred itself.
Okay.
Yes. But you want chicken thighs instead of a chicken breast. Your thighs got all your flavor. And that's, like you said, you pre-done your chicken, that speeds up the processing quicker.
Yeah.
So I had.
Yeah, I didn't know, so I went ahead and pre-cooked them. I said it'd be easier if it's already cooked. Just throw it in there.
So now my 30-minute gumbo came to 15 minutes.
There you go.
15 minutes. All right, we got our chicken where we want it. Now we're gonna put our Trinity back in here. Get that going. Get that flavor in there. We're gonna mix all that in right there. Oh yeah. Like I said, the prep is what takes the longest. Getting everything brown, saute down. And again, no seasoning because it's all done. All right, now, Uncle Larry's roux.
Go in?
Go ahead and put that in. We're gonna put 2 jars of that in. All right, one more. Beautiful color roux, already done for you.
Well, it's the right color, ain't it?
Oh yeah. And this is good for if you're going tailgating, parties, gatherings, or just, you know, over the stove. You can cut the recipe down to 1 jar if it's just 2 people, 2 or 3. All right, now we're gonna put the 1:1 ratio of water. Basically put the water back into the roux to get all the roux out of it.
You put water back in that jar. Yeah. Okay.
All right, 1 more jar, then.
I got all the roux out.
Yeah.
Ooh, boy, that's a pot of gumbo, Paw.
That's it. So now we're going to simmer about 10 minutes to get a nice little bubble going on. Cook everything down. I'm basically just warming up the roux and water.
It's done.
And then it's done. Yeah. So less than 30 minutes. So.
And I did already make rice too.
Yep, rice is pre-made.
So I guess at this point we're going to go ahead and get this warmed up, and then we're going to make a bowl of it and let you know what we think about it.
All right, be right back.
While Keith is stirring this gumbo, I want to tell you real quick about a Black Friday deal, and it starts today. I'm talking about ThermoPro. Normally, I tell you that you can go to ThermoPro's website and you can pick any thermometer and get 25% off. Well, this is a little bit different offer. That's for this particular ThermoPro TP620. The same one I use. That one, I'll have a link in the description. It's an Amazon link, and I'll have a code beside that link. You go in there with that code and that link, and you'll get 30% off this particular thermometer.
Wow.
Yeah, pretty good deal.
Pretty good deal. 30% off, something like that.
All right, so we're gonna
put the test here for us here. Okay, you look at that. The texture of it, the color of the roux, the sausage, the Trinity. The chicken, the thickness of
it's on point.
All right, let's go ahead and look at that right there.
Nice. Oh yeah, nice.
Let's get a nice good bowl of that.
It sure flat smells like gumbo.
Oh, I'm gonna see here if I can prove Russ wrong here. And
by the way, people, if you want a seafood gumbo, just put your shrimp and your crab in there, your crab meat.
Yeah.
Crab claws, whatever you like.
There we go. Top that nice.
There it goes. Float you some rice in there.
There you go.
Set that over here on the table.
Okay.
We'll do a taste. All right, we're gonna give it a try and see how it is. And by the way, this is Josh LeBlanc. That is a Louisiana name if I ever heard one. Josh LeBlanc. Yeah. So hey, ain't but one thing to do.
Dig in it.
Get a little bit of rice right there. I don't like a lot of rice in my gumbo. I like it kind of floating in it, about like that rice there. Y'all dig in.
Okay.
Oh boy. Man, that's good. You kidding me?
The roux there, the seasoning's there.
It's all there.
We didn't add no season. There was no season in the chicken that you did.
It's got that Cajun kick. but it ain't too much.
No, Uncle Larry's is the perfect match right there.
Holy
And,
crap.
So that's less than 30 minutes actually if you prep everything up ahead of time. A lot of Southerners, we do potato salad too. You can make your potato salad.
Yeah, you know, I've never tried that. Potato salad in your gumbo. I've heard that all my life, but I've never tried it. What we did, we come from Mississippi, so we'd make gumbo and eat cornbread with it. And we dip that cornbread into that gumbo and that roux. That's good, you know. A lot of ways to eat it, but rice is always in it, I know, or it is.
Yeah, you cup the rice on top there for the sauce and all. Then usually we top with green onion too, presentation and doing stuff here.
Well, I got to tell you, man, it convinced me. I did a gumbo just last week for another YouTube channel, and I spent an hour and 20 minutes making that roux. And then, you know, I had to cut everything. I had to do everything. It took me probably 5 hours, and 3 hours of that was it just sitting there getting right.
To get a roux.
And it did taste a bit better than this right here.
Uncle Larry, he's on cue with the. You don't have to, like I said, you save money, as don't buy the seasoning because it's all in the roux right there. You saving time over your pot with the cast iron and all.
Yeah.
Then you have you know, your chicken and your sausage. You can use any sausage you like. You know, an andouille or a Cajun. But we use in Crescent City meat. I love the alligator sausage. Something different someone don't do.
Oh, that's delicious.
And with their andouille. Other than that, quick and easy. This is you see how big, you know, that's a gallon and was it a gallon and a quart?
A gallon and a quart.
Gallon quart, all this made, and that's going to give you about 12 to 14 servings.
Yep.
Round up in there. And plus it does freeze really well. Just slack out the night before or something and ready to go, and you're not going to lose your taste.
That's right.
So,
well, man, I appreciate you coming all the way
it's good seeing you
here.
after 3 years. So,
yeah, man, great
seeing
you again, Josh.
And looking forward, you know, with our new company, Knee Deep Blends. Hopefully, first of the year, our sauce and seasons will be out. Then I'm gonna send some seasons. We'll do some more cooking as always. So. Again, thank you, Russ, for having us on. It's been 3 years since we did the video, so we're gonna be back with Josh is a good friend of mine. He's our head chef. It's gonna be our restaurant. So we'll keep you posted. Traffic across the United States, and you're on I-12 between Baton Rouge area to Covington, Slidell. We're 10 minutes off the interstate, so we're just got the permits and get going, but our food trailer will be there. But follow us on Facebook, Knee Deep Seafood, where we're going. And if you have something out of state, you need something for your corporate business or office, we do it. We travel anywhere. We've been to Tennessee to crawfish bowls for graduation.
I'll have all your information also in the description.
Yeah, so
on your Facebook and things like that.
So I'm looking to get back in it. And plus, when our restaurant is done, is having you and other people there, is having setups in kitchen, viewing and filming our product and other stuff. And we have a fresh seafood market, some of the freshest seafood all over that people can get, just like a Joe Patty's and
Pensacola.
Yeah, so we're not gonna be that big a scale, but we're gonna have stuff like that, and we'd love to have you there to come film and show some of the good cooking there. So
that's awesome.
All right.
Well, look, in the event, I want y'all to try this first off because it's just a no-brainer. It's so easy and it's absolutely fantastic. But if you want to make it from scratch and want to know how, then I'm going to recommend you to watch a video I just did for another channel. It's not my channel, but it's right up here. That's it.
Love it.
So I'm Russ Jones with Smoky Ribs.
I'm Keith Jenkins with Knee Deep Seafood.
I'm Josh LeBlanc with Knee Deep Seafood.